Stalingrad 1943, and the Germans are barely holding on, standing shoulder to shoulder with the Italians. One final critical defense lays between us and defeat. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2, where our forces, as the Germans, are desperately holding on. We have to defend against a Russian attack that should be approaching in about 9 minutes, and we have some very limited vehicles and resources at our disposal. Good to see you all here, and as always, thank you very much for helping me battle the algorithm by leaving a like, as this content is suppressed. It is historical and has a lot to do with bad, scary things, so of course not as many people will see this, so thank you for dropping a like if you would like to see more. We have, of course, Italian infantry and German infantry with us, and really we're only going to be able to call out individual soldiers this time, so we're going to try to start with the best of the best and buy a little bit of everything that we can. The Italians also have engineers, which will be great for putting down defenses that the Soviets will fall upon. Already I can tell you this large fence here the Soviets will try to take cover behind, and so it's a great opportunity for us to place small landmines in order to score a few kills and thin out enemy infantry. Additionally, the Italians have some pretty good weapons in terms of anti-tank, and the Germans have probably some very good, probably the best machine guns that we have at our disposal, so we'll be using as much of those as we can. This, of course, is a continuation of the Sir Henkel's mod, which many of you have seen on the channel and have been cheering me on as we've been fighting it, although the mod is no longer public from the actual mod maker. I believe there's some other unofficial releases of that, and Sir Henkel's a personal friend who is making missions and working for Digital Mindsoft for Call to Arms, so I wouldn't want to link to someone else's creation if it was his, but you may be able to find it. I'm just not certain as to its legitimacy or whatnot, so you can take a peek if you'd like. Alright, let's see if we can get some more infantry on these guns. We've got P.A.Q. 40s at our disposal too. Really, we're just going to want to use random riflemen to man those, and all troops of any sort of automatic rifle variant or machine pistol will have to be used elsewhere. We'll try to get troops up in the windows and try to spread these guys out as best we can. So, let's get to it then. Alright, here's the Italian infantry I needed. These are the, I guess the sappers, the engineers. There we go. I was just counting in my head the landmines that we're placing down there to block them in some of these important avenues of attack. Seems like some of our troops don't all have landmines, it seems. But the rest of them are coming to, I guess, escort that one. Let's go ahead and place some more down. Oh, these are actually anti-tank mines. Good. We'll place those there, too. And there's actually some breastwork here. Perfect. We can put a line of defense down. And we'll place that right here. Breastwork, of course, is sandbags that the enemy won't be able to get through too easily. They should be able to blow it up pretty easily with a heavy caliber machine gun, but some of the times tanks have trouble destroying those. Let's go ahead and get a couple of our men on the machine gun, or rather the AT gun, and we have a machine gunner here too that can be in position. There he is. Alright. Oberleutnant Stein must stay alive too. I don't know exactly who that is, but I believe he's maybe here inside this bunker or factory building. I'm not sure exactly where he is or if I have control of him, but we'll have to see. Actually, he could be in this group here. Let's see. Yeah, Frederick Stein. Okay, we'll keep him in the back for safety purposes. He might have some good stuff on him. It looks like he has signal flares, which will allow our troops to get supply. And it looks like some of these trenches actually do have supply. And just like in the Second World War, the Germans here too have trouble with supply. They burn through ammunition like no tomorrow. And we're going to go ahead and drop some more signal flares that allow us to call in airborne drops. Looks like some of the Soviet troops, or rather German troops, are using Soviet equipment. That's kind of neat to see. And we have a few minutes left to do really much as we can. We won't be able to have a perfect defense here, but it'll be as perfect as can be for the amount of time we have. Let's go ahead and continue to drop some signal flares. We should hear some aircraft flying over soon that will be dropping those signal flares. And I would rather just put our troops in a line here. It's a lot easier than placing them in individual windows and whatnot. Wow, there's definitely going to be some defenses that I don't see. There's all sorts of little machine guns and stuff around that we can occupy. But we'll just put our troops on the front line like that. There's another machine gun there. We'll put another... Oh, there we go. Oh, actually, you can't hear the airplane flying over, but I did see the parachute there out of the corner of my eye there. This crate here might have supplies in it. Let's take a look. Ah, looks like there's a lot of Molotovs and other things. This is a medic, so we better keep him back there. And it looks like there is a large AA gun.
Verstanden.
We got quite a few points remaining. Let's continue to buy some more support weapons. Maybe MG42s if we can. There we go. Alright. The Italians have some very good weapons too, so I don't want to use them on any of the rifles if I don't have to. And let's go ahead and call up some more troops. We'll try to put regular infantry on as many of those small defenses as we can. Flak 88 there, for example. Medic would be good too. Soviets are more than bound to overrun us shortly. Where's the lieutenant? There he is.
Verstanden.
Okay. So very important here, I guess, is for us to occupy all the weaponry. Seems like there's another weapon over here somewhere. You can see a small white triangle. Looks like there's two of them here. Ah, those are ammo crates, I think, that we can actually carry out to the troops, but I'd rather them come back here and possibly bring one of those over to the Flak 88. But I doubt it'll run out of ammunition anytime soon. Okay, MG42. We'll cover the tram line there. Little tram stop on that side. And the MG42 will cover this area too. We have additional flags that we don't want them to capture, such as the one here and here, and then the final one at the small factory. So we'll have just a few minutes to prepare for a secondary defense when the Soviets do break through. It will probably only be a matter of time until they're able to do that. Okay, the engineers do have some good weapons on them. I see some more stuff sitting around. Here's a 20mm. Oh, and another... that's a 37, I think. The other one's a 20. Get our troops on top of those. And there's two crates there. I think that's a majority of the big defenses. There's some more machine guns in the back. Like, for example, here, a heavy DS-39, which we've captured from the Soviets. But we'll use those later for fallback. Not everything has to be on the front line. I guess we'll put that guy on that one, just to fill in the line. Alright, 2 minutes remaining. Still a lot we can do. Let's get the commander here to dish out some more goodies. Really, we're going to want to drop off 2 of these at each trench line. It's pretty immense at how quickly the Germans run through support ammunition. Okay, well, it looks like we're out. I have 600 points left to spend. I can probably call up some more Panzerbeschütz and some German anti-tank light guns. And we'll call back some forces to defend the rear here. More mines would be great, but I just don't have enough time to really set them up the way we'd want to. Seems these crates actually didn't drop off a circle, a radius of ammunition as in previous mods. So these troops can come here to grab individual stuff, but they won't be able to be auto-resupplied from that. So if machine gunners run out, we might be able to use that, but uh-oh. We're going to run out of supply faster than I was hoping. Alright, we got less than a minute now until enemy troops are on top of our positions. We've got 180 points left to spend. We may get access to vehicles or whatnot later, so let's hold with what we've got and see if we can get any bonuses later. Okay. Ah, there we are. The infantry support is... Oh, it actually has... Okay, so that's what we're looking for. The infantry support... Oh, dear God. Has a resupplyable crate. Although I don't know exactly how close our troops have to be towards it. Alright. Well, it didn't really hurt for us to call down the airborne stuff because we can still get machine gun ammo from that. And also, was there mines or anything in there? Let's see. Oh, there was mines. Okay. Well, if we would have done that earlier, we would have had a lot more AP mines. However, I would argue keeping your troops supplied and watching a doorway is 10 times worth placing a mine. Alright, 3 seconds until the Soviet attack, and here it comes. Boom. Alright, they're on their way now. And I'm really surprised we didn't see artillery or anything at the very start. We have a machine gun there not occupied. Ah, there we are. The map's expanded. Oh, and here comes the artillery on our position. And we now have to hold for 15 minutes and then eventually retreat. Su-85 coming through. Wow, 3 hits with that 85mm. BT-7s and other light tanks are being hit. Come on, boys, take cover. We apparently have a flamethrower with us, too. That's helpful. Let's have him fall back a little bit. And I do want to call up a machine gunner here. Put that next to the 88mm. Alright, 13 minutes remaining. A lot of troops coming at us. A lot of light tanks. We will eventually be forced to retreat. So long as our infantry continues to fire at the enemy from a distance, they shouldn't get too close. Wow, lots of infantry from over here. I think we have our MG-42. Well, that was a good position to put that. Surprise. Could call up another one for 190 points. Might be useful. Those weapons sound wonderful. Tank getting awfully close there. These two not on the gun. My mistake. Luckily, we've been killing them with the 88, though. Autocannon firing over there, too. I forgot all about the autocannons. Maybe a good spot for that one. Well, that actually is a very good spot. Alright, let's go grab the other one. Lots of explosions going off from enemy tanks and artillery. I'm going to save ammo and instead go for machine guns. Wow, enemy artillery hitting in the back now too. Try to put the gun over here. Alright, we really got things together with our limited time. Too bad. Weapons crate in a good spot. Alright, boys, get ready to set up that 20mm. Looks like we'll be able to fire through the building there that was destroyed. Might be able to actually fire from here. And cut them down if they come through here. Machine gun's in a pretty good spot. Enemy tank spotted. T-34-76. No anti-tank in the area. Gun crew too dumb to fire. We have an anti-tank gun available, though. There we go. All right, get back here, bro. Nice job. Permission to die not granted. Flamethrowers are always the first to die, no matter what. Just like medics. Medics and flamethrowers. Alright, let's try an AT grenade. Okay, vehicle destroyed. Apparently this gun is damaged or can't fire. No, it can. Oh, let's get another machine gun up, especially here. No need for medics yet. Most of our troops are okay, approaching the 9-minute mark. If I can put my A-gun in this mess and... Yeah, maybe we'll put it over here. Looks like there's a lot of infantry. They're attempting to flank here. We've got a machine gun standing by. And Italian troops are watching the rear too. Oh, enemy artillery seems to be hitting their own positions. Hilarious. 8 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. More enemy reinforcements on the way. T-34s are very good at deflecting shots, so they're always a nuisance no matter what. It looks like that autocannon just destroyed whomever was over there. Alright, very nice. Autocannon's a good weapon. Let's find that other machine gun. What the hell? This one must have been in transit and then got damaged or something. Looks like we finally need a medic. Wow, a sapper was wounded. Shocked to find that a medic wasn't wounded first. Try to get another man on that machine gun. See if we can move that to the, wait a minute. Lots of trouble now. Soviets are attacking in bigger forces, and they're flanking better. Threats aren't coming from the front anymore, they're coming from the flanks. The tanks are there, though, to absorb some of that trouble. Ooh, big explosions from those tanks. Looks like BT-7s and not BT-7As, so that's good. The A is the artillery variant. That really can cause some trouble. Luckily, the tanks can take a snipe at them if they come close. I think we might want machine guns on the left flank. We have another machine gun over here somewhere. Inside one of the... there it is right there. Machine gun right there. So we can man some more if needed. Let's come over this way. And we'll flank the Soviets from there and see if we can get them out of that apartment building. That'd be a good opportunity to throw... hit the flamethrower over there. But unfortunately, flamethrower is only best for a fresh building. If you hit a building that's kind of already been damaged or destroyed, they don't do as... good to damage on the roof and the structure. 6 minutes 25, lots of artillery firing. Wow, lots of weapons firing off. And good artillery hitting. Excellent. Okay, a good machine gun position to flank from. If the Soviets try to reinforce that building, they're going to get bopped. And it looks like they're mostly hanging out here. There's an actual building there. You can't see it. There it is. Well, looks like they're on the back side of it. Alright, boys, let's walk over there. Just sneak up on them. Shh, quiet. They clearly don't see us at all. I don't think they heard us. I think we got them. Perfect. Super mega stealth. Nice. Very good. Alright, we got the backside of this building locked down. Well, so long as we're holding a lot of these positions, we're good. Constant Soviet attack, though, for 5 minutes. Incredible. It's a very long time. Let's flank over this way and see if we can clear them out from behind the building. It's a very important position for us to have and for them not to maintain. Man crawling. Hurry up, sir. Oh, we got wounded. Wow. Whoa, multiple instacking. Hold on a second. That might be reason to get the tank over here. Back on that MG, man. Damn. Half the Russians right there. That's why they got us so quick. There were way more there than I expected. Well, rip to them. They're not going to be able to get a medic in time, but at least they lured the Soviets' attention over there instead of on the group that could be flanked. Damn, that artillery's getting closer. 3 minutes, 48 seconds. Crew of the autocannon has been downed. Back on that weapon. We got them pinned down on that left side. So the Soviets are all over here. Let's see what happened. Ooh, looks like a lot of our mines have either been exploded by artillery or possibly run over by a tank, maybe. And it looks like a lot of those AP mines are still in position too. So that means a lot of the Soviets went over this way or didn't attack at all. You can see them trying to crawl up past the train station to get to our far southwest side. Enemy T-34 there. And another one approaching from the east side, another tank, Su-76 this time. T-34 in the north, that's, wow, 76 variant. I think that's a 1942 model, is it not? That's the earlier version, actually. Can't quite tell. I know there's a difference between the sloped and the hexagonal one, so for those of you who are experts on that one, remind me down below. I remember there's a difference, but I can't quite remember the year. Oh wow, and look at the number of Soviets over here. 2 minutes 24. I think we should keep calling up machine guns. Block these enemy troops. They're quick and easy ways to get reinforcements to the front line, and they also carry an ample amount of ammunition, over 3,000 rounds. Let's actually start preparing for a fallback. We might need to get our troops out of here after all, so it might be good for us to... looks like that gun's actually been damaged. The Soviets will probably start throwing some of their heaviest equipment at us very soon. How are we doing on flak 88s and such? Gun's still operational. I believe this is an Italian gun over here. I believe that... Where is that thing? I think it was destroyed, wasn't it? An Italian gun over here somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's a 52K. That was the Italians have a type of cannon as well. And it's pretty good. Damn, that gun is still damaged. Keep going. Keep those repairs going. Damn AI. There it goes. Whoa, what the hell is that? Alright, we got a tactical nuke. Now that the Soviets are picking up their artillery attacks. Damn this squad. Nah. I don't worry, AI is stuck in the wall. Alright, well that's a rip to points. We'll babysit that later. Might still be able to get it if we retreat. Looks like enemy tanks are coming in from behind us. 44 seconds remaining. Turn to the right, sir. Don't really care about a track being damaged. Oh, hell yeah. That means they're probably going to come from the left. They're starting to outflank us at other positions. More artillery coming. Damn, is it getting closer. Black gun is up. Go. Get that thing firing. Level those damn buildings and cut down their reinforcements. Alright, let's get ready to retreat to the airfield. Alright. We finally have our next objective, which is to essentially escape. So let's have the officer go first. Retreat to the airfield and save Oberlieutenant von Stein. Go ahead and have him get inside. All of our troops should be retreating, but it is our objective to only have him now. Some of these boys are going to have to fight to the last cartridge. Tanks are literally on top of us. They're driving over our AT guns now. Soviet tank there knocked out. No, just turreted. Alright, now we can retreat with all the other troops. We have 30 seconds. I'm actually going to have everyone hold the line, as nobody else was really allowed to leave. But he seems to be already at the aircraft, so that's fine. Accordance with the mission. He's now leaving. And there he goes. Fantastic. Alright, mission accomplished, but overall campaign failed. From here on out, the Germans are in a defensive stance, including this mission. And I don't think our boys are going to make it. They're going to be overrun. We've lost the Battle of Stalingrad, but you managed to escape, and we can fight the Russians on another day. Seconds to spare before Soviet artillery comes rocketing in, literally on top of tanks and infantry and our industry defensive positions. Only a matter of time until they overrun us. So luckily Stein was able to make it back, and our troops will have to wait for another aircraft. I'm sure reinforcements are coming, right guys? I'm sure. Alright everyone, if you like this and want to see more, if you're excited for the next episodes, make sure you click or tap that like button. Sir Henkel did a fantastic job in this mission, very cinematic at defense. In the last stand of Stalingrad, it'll be Operation Citadel next, aka the Battle of Kursk, followed by a few operations near the Don, and then finally the Battle of the Narva Bridgehead. Very, very epic end to the Eastern Campaign. But there's much more, including Iwo Jima and stuff coming for the United States. So thank you for being here, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, everybody, and take care.